That's why she's a travel agent.
She's taking the risk, so we don't have
She
to.
just cuts through the fluff.
That's it.
Exactly.
Nonsense on a napkin. Moving on.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Kevin?
All right, so let's go over to Super Nintendo World.
Oh, pass.
All right.
Oh man.
Very easy.
Yeah, that's my traveling.
I like that. She's like, "What you say?"
Actually, take it back. There's one thing that I was sort of interested in.
Hey man, it's me, Kevin Smith, and I would not be the filmmaker I am today. Barely respected with no hits to my name, were it not for the wonderful world of Disney. We all love Disney, man. Whether it's the movies, the parks, the Marvel movies, what have you, man. Disney is in our DNA. And you know whose DNA it's really in? The Magic Our Way podcast. You want to go Disney hard? Never Disney soft. That's the show for you. Magic Our Way podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the Disney.
Jumbo, everyone.
Harambe.
And welcome to another edition of
The Magic Our Way. Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
Magic Our Way.
The Magic Our Way podcast. They are truly magical and whatnot.
Asante Sana, everyone. You're listening to the Magic Our Way podcast from New Orleans, Louisiana. And on this show, we invite you to feel the libations.
Feel it, feel it.
We are artistic buffs and not artistic green puffs. This is a show in which every opinion is welcome. MagicOurWay.com is where you can find us on this episode. We discuss all the food going on over at Universal's Epic Universe. And look, this isn't your typical polish, practice, pixie dust, Disney podcast. No way. We are not in Universal Islands of Adventure, letting you know that the outdoor ride section on Skull Island, Reign of Kong, has finally been fixed.
Really?
That's
It has.
That's better than the Yeti.
I know,
I've
right?
been up at nights.
That's quicker than the
Wow.
Yeti.
Yeah.
You can sleep.
You can.
That's right, Kev. That's because we're just here to drink, talk some Universal Epic Universe, and trek the Cosmopolitan while seeing some Stargaritas and avoiding some Mojitours.
And if you like that, boy, you listeners got the easy part. All you guys and girls have to do is listen up to what we think up while we drink up.
My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
I'm Eli.
And I'm Rachel.
And look, the easiest way to support us is to book your next vacation with Rachel. Also, you can leave a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts and wherever you access our show. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss an episode of the Magic Our Way podcast. Also, we want to thank our Patreon supporters for all that they do for us. Before we get into it, look, I know it's been past the time, but we just want to wish everybody a happy Easter. When the show comes out, Easter would have passed. We can eat meat on Fridays again. It's all good. Yes, it's great.
Jesus has risen.
On the third day, he's risen. Whatever.
Joel Osteen is still good.
Yes.
Kevin is sobered up.
Whatever you think. Yeah, it's all good.
I have a really late Easter suggestion, but it's actually very appropriate for you all because we're recording this before Easter. But
Sure.
Josh has discovered a great cocktail. We actually learned about it on Disney Cruise Line. It was a cocktail we got on one of the bars. Josh did the cocktail making seminar and they taught him how to make it on the cruise ship.
Okay.
Anyway, It's called the Corpse Reviver.
The Corpse Reviver.
I love it.
I like this
You can
name.
Google it. It's like a Googleable cocktail with a recipe. You can make it with gin or tequila.
Okay.
I think I prefer the
challenge.
tequila version, but the gin is good too. And we now have it. Well, we have it a lot, but we have it on Easter, especially because Corpse Reviver is a really appropriate Easter cocktail name.
I like that.
For Zombie Jesus?
On the third day.
Yeah. You put a sheet over the drink, you know what I'm saying? Then when you ready to do it.
We
you
roll away the stone and then we take out the drink.
Corpse and the corpse.
And there's nobody there,
And
but
then,
you
like-
drink the
And
drink.
there's no one there.
And you're like, oh, I like
Just
that.
a drink.
That's a badass name.
I like that.
Yeah.
The
I love the
Corpse
name.
Reviver.
All right, you got a job, Dad.
We learned about it on a Disney Cruise Line ship and it's delicious.
All right, cool.
That-
All right, thanks
we're
for
gonna
that
make that
tip.
happen.
Awesome.
That's for that tip.
Oh, look, there you go. Easter drink. Or post Easter if you want to celebrate late.
Just,
Post-Easter, posterior, all that.
yeah, posterior. All the Tyrians, happy Easter.
All the tears.
Happy Easter weekends out there. God bless you all.
Yes.
All right, look, enough of our jibber jabber. Let's go discuss food over at Universal Epic Universe. Welcome to the Hub, the big topic segment of our show. And as I mentioned, we are looking at Universal Epic Universe food. Last week, we talked about planning for the trip and all the attractions and whatnot that we're planning to do. Because if you remember, we are traveling down there at the beginning of June.
It's happening.
We have tickets booked for Epic Universe and Express Pass, and we have a place to stay. At some point, we're going to book a flight as well as Disney tickets. And then, we're, as they say, pot committed. We're definitely committed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's happened.
Rachel,
Lock us away. We're totally committed.
Yeah.
that's
please.
exactly right. Look, Rachel won't be joining us because she gets to go up earlier and act as kind of like our scout.
Yes.
So to speak.
I am.
The Magic Our Way scout.
End of April. I don't know exactly which day I'll be at Epic. Hopefully I'll be at Epic, but I should be. And I don't know which day yet, but I'll definitely be in the parks and at Universal Orlando in the first week of April. Or, oh my goodness, the last week of April. We've alady had the first week of April.
Which is
so that would be
soon.
impossible.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you're going to let us know everything. You're going to try everything so we know what to avoid and we know what to partake
She's
in,
going to take
right?
all the hits for us, Danny.
Taking all the hits for the team.
Crash test dummy, Rachel.
Rachel, taking
Yeah.
all the hits, all the shots.
Like test track.
Yeah.
As much as we can, for sure. I'm hoping to if the kids are able to get in, I'm hoping to have them on just real quick to talk about a kid reaction too.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay. Love it.
Because it feels like Epic Universe can appeal to every level of the family,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
with Nintendo and Dark Universe and all that stuff.
I'm excited for this episode because I have no idea how we're going to prioritize the food. There's so many things I want.
I want to
Yeah.
talk to your kids to figure out what you did to make them so scared of monsters.
I know. I just didn't expose them early enough, I don't think.
They've never seen Hotel Transylvania. Monsters are good people.
No, they love Hotel
They
Transylvania.
love it.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
it, yeah.
That's it. Right there.
There you go.
It's a good gateway. I hadn't thought about that.
It is.
That's it.
You got to give him a shot.
And Dracula's just angry because he's dealing with a teenage daughter. And you have a teenage daughter.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So look, for this show, we are concentrating on Epic Universe food. And on this show, we love talking about food.
Yes.
Even before we even get to try it. But as I said before in the last show, we are a Disney fan podcast that is talking about Universal. Hey, look, competition's good for business. And if there's one thing the Epic Universe has to do, and I said this in the last show, is if their food can step up to the plate and look and taste as good as it looks, then Disney's got something to compete against.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
That is the one variable that they have. I mean, we already talked about it in the last show. Listen to it. Make sure you check it out. There's some things that we felt like Disney does better. They could have done like the Donkey Kong thing, and they could have hit the boom and whatever else. Hit the boom.
Boom.
But in this case, look, if they bring it with the food, I mean, Epic. And the food has to be epic. I said this last show. The food has to be epic. And then they got something to compete against with Disney.
Well, there's also the drinks have to be even more epic.
Yes, exactly right.
Like we said the last show, I want to see all the stars in Celestial Park.
All the stuff.
All the stars. Comets.
Exactly right.
All that.
Yes. So look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through each of the worlds and stuff and talk about the food offerings that are there, at least with the information that we have. Universal has kept a lot of the stuff very close to the vest, even till now, because there's some things where menus are just not even an option to choose and look at on their website.
Yeah, I've tried.
Now we have to rely on like influencers taking pictures of the menus, and who knows if those menus are going to be the same as when they open, when we go.
Sure.
I mean, it could be for Disney fans. If you remember, what was that? Skipper Canteen. I mean, they got rid
it
of
was
a
totally
couple of
different.
stuff. It's totally changed, based on guest reactions. So Universal's been opening these restaurants for about a month and a half, 2 months out. And so who knows what the menu might change up until May 22nd when they open. And maybe even when we get there. Who
Yeah.
knows? It might change.
It's always in parentheses, cards subject to change all the time.
Absolutely. But I'm hoping some of this thing sticks around because some of the stuff looks really badass. And I'm
Yes.
excited for it for sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each of the worlds, talk about the food options that are there, and maybe we can each take a turn saying which one we want to prioritize. Kind of like we're doing this entertainment for you guys as well as the listeners, but we're also like planning for our trip, which is coming in June. beginning of June. If you remember, we're going from down there from June 5th to June 8th. If you happen to be down in the area, we'd love to meet up with you guys. We are going to Epic Universe on that Saturday.
I thought that was a game plan, Kev, is to get them so interested in booking that they come down and they experience it with us.
Oh, I hope so. And they can book it with Rachel.
Yes.
You totally can.
Rachel at magicourway.com.
Yes, that's right. We'll only meet up with you if you book with Rachel.
I like that. That's a good promotion. And the people that party with us know how we gets down.
That's right.
And look, there is the meet up with us express pass option.
Express pass option.
It costs one Harry Potter wand.
Exactly.
Not even, girl. It costs a drink.
Yes.
Drink this.
You buy us
You're
a
like-
drink, we're there.
Yes. We're at the Burning Blade. We've got a cocktail ready. Boom. Express pass option activated.
Yep, we'll tell you all the horror stories, whatever you want. Right there.
You know what's funny about that? I was like, I saw an old picture popped up on memories. Is like there was a picture of us with Josh and Rachel. At, like I think it was like the Odyssey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
wow.
look how young we all are.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's when they ran the race.
They
right?
ran the race. Well, yeah, I think it was when they ran the race, so we were all having just drinks and just
Yeah.
hanging out. And
I had a
stuff.
good time.
It was a great,
That's
it was
right.
a great
I remember
time.
that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a great picture.
Sean was there too, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
All of them, yeah, all them weekends stuff. So we'd love to meet up with all them weekends. It's been a while since we've been on a podcast trip, post COVID for sure. So if you happen to be down there, beginning of June, June 5th to June 8th, we'd love to meet up with you and hang out with you, have a drink with you, just talk all the things, ride things with you. That'd be great. Experience things with you. That'd be even better. So yeah, let's do this. We're going to talk about each of the worlds, talk about each of the eateries, and we'll see which one we want to prioritize.
That's right.
Yes, sir, Kev. What you got, bud?
All right, man. So look, here's where we're going. So we're
Yeah.
going to the Ministry of Magic, the Harry Potter world. That
Oh,
is
we're
in
starting,
this
okay.
land.
Starting at Ministry of
Starting
Magic.
it big already.
Yeah, let's start
you
out
know,
big. and
these
we'll
Harry
kinda
Potter
dip a little
lands
bit.
do not have a lot of good food.
Not typically, yes.
Not typically,
Boo.
but are you booing what I said? Or are you booing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, challenge. Challenge.
Let me be clear. I really like,
Shepherd's pie.
no, we've talked about it before. I really like the plowman's platter.
The what?
The plum. Oh, it's like a charcuterie board.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
That's fancy pants.
I really like that. And there is something we're starting in Harry Potter world.
We are
right?
starting a Harry Potter world. That was
Okay.
very good.
well, I have faith now because now it's in France. England, look, man, God bless England. Their best food is Indian food. But France, I think they got, maybe we get the dining a little bit, raised here.
I hope
They
so.
have something very similar to the plowman's platter in the Goblet Noir, which is
Oh yeah, which we'll get there.
the
yeah.
Dark Wizard bar or pub. And so it has the alchemist's platter. The platter is made up of smoked sausage, potato and cheese pierogies, pickled eggs, marinated beets, and caramelized onions, and served with warm pretzel, mustard, and cheese fondue.
You had me until you went into pickled eggs,
No, it was something before that.
Oh, I love
I got
pickled
lost.
the pierogies.
Yeah.
Pierogies are good. You
Yeah,
like
they're just
pierogies.
cheese and potato dumplings.
Yeah.
Oh, I like progress. Yeah.
I'll have to.
So there's the picture. I'm sharing pictures. If you're looking at
Oh.
this on social media, I'm sharing pictures of the alchemist platter that Rachel just mentioned.
Yeah, that would
So
be
it's
the
basically
pickled
like a
eggs right there.
charcuterie board of sorts. I would eat that. I would try that. It's got some colorful pickled eggs and like some sausage,
Mhm.
and so it looks like some little cheese on the right hand, some pickled cucumbers.
Ugh.
There
what's
is
that?
the vegan option, which is the lentil stew,
No,
which is the two pictures. So if you're a vegan, that's something you could have.
No, you need Sally Struthers to sell that meal.
Sally
no,
Struthers.
no, thank you.
Or if you're having trouble staying
I didn't say I
regular.
wanted that one. I said I wanted the platter.
Okay.
It's like my plowman's platter.
Okay.
It comes with a pretzel. It looks like a pretzel bread up there at the
Okay.
top.
That's pretzel
The
bread.
bread looks good.
Yeah.
That's my thing I want to do, the food item. But then I also want to do the butterbeer crepe.
That sounds good.
Oh, the
That sounds
butterbeer
really
crepe.
good.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
that's at a different restaurant, is it not?
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
at the like main French restaurant. I forget. Can you remind us of the name?
Café Le Air. Oh, yeah. Café Le Air
Yeah.
de
Saturday.
Sarine?
de Serine.
Oh,
The Siren.
boy.
Oh, Siren.
Just-
Okay.
just-
Café Le Air de Serine. And I'm showing the official website of, if Universal Epic Universe.
Okay.
And the thing that Rachel was talking about, these are the crepes.
Yes.
Crepes.
The crepes. Butterbeer crepes.
Just say, I love crepes. Just
I love
say,
crepes.
I would not break your arm. Just say you love crepes.
And also, too, they have a version of a po' boy, as it were.
Oh, it's
called
a
the
baguette.
de dinde,
That's not bad.
which is not bad. I would eat that.
I don't know. What is it in the middle of that?
Yeah.
It's a charmingly scrumptious dish featuring sliced cracked black pepper, turkey piled high with arugula, crisp apples, and creamy brie.
It looked like turkey. I wasn't sure. That's
It's a very fancy po' boy. It's not a po' boy. It's a rich boy.
It's more like middle class boy.
Working
Yeah,
class
middle
boy.
class
Yeah.
boy. Yeah.
But that looks like a kind of refreshing dish.
You got to
to
do
eat.
better than turkey cold cuts if you're going to get my appetite.
Yeah,
Well, look, that beats
Come
little
on.
stew. I'm sorry, sir.
Okay, yeah, well, that's a low bar to clear.
That's fair. Like if I was vegan, I would start eating meat if that was my only option. I'm just
All
saying.
right, what's next?
Well,
What
here's
is
another
this? What we
dish.
got
It's
here?
called the quiche Lorraine, which we can get a lot
Oh,
in New Orleans.
quiche Lorraine is a staple down here.
It
Quiche
is very
Lorraine's
good, yeah.
Very good.
That crust has
Awesome.
got bacon, Gruyere cheese, and caramelized onions
All
and
right.
a Mornay sauce.
Totally would eat
Not
that.
bad.
Now, where is this at?
This is at the same place, Le Café de Serine.
So we're starting at the top of the line.
The top of the line, yes, sir.
We're not at the Goblet Noir.
No, I showed pictures of the guy.
No, I was there with my platter. The platter's not the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we swapped that.
She went there, yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the bar moonshine.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sharing a picture of the menu.
The menu of Bar Moonshine. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I
right.
love the first one right off the bat.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm with you.
Yeah, so the first one is called the Fleur 75, London dried gin, elderflower liqueur, brut sparkling wine, lemon juice, simple syrup, and a lemon spiral.
So look, if anybody's been to New Orleans and stuff, it's basically a French 75, but
Classic.
they add
Yeah.
elderflower liqueur, which is the only difference. All the rest
Yeah.
of the ingredients are the
Nice.
same, but for in New Orleans locals, it's elderflower liqueur added to a French 75.
I
You
love
can't go wrong.
But
with
I've
that.
seen French 75s around here with elderflower liqueur.
Have you really?
Yes, I think
What?
Ralph's in the Park had one.
Is it good?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I would get that only because I know the drink.
Yeah.
And so I feel comforted. So I'm
Yeah.
curious about these. I would get the other ones just because I'm curious.
Yeah,
Oh.
the next one's the Lobe Blaster. That's a potent mix of moonshine, limoncello, absinthe, lemon juice, club soda, simple syrup, garnished with a rosemary sprig and layered with an emulsion verte.
Verite.
That's too
So it's
much.
green.
Yeah, that's
too
too
much
much.
going on in that.
Load Blaster?
Lobe Blaster.
Oh, Low Blaster.
It
I'm
must
sorry.
be a
Yeah.
really bitter drink that they got to put all that other after stuff.
That sounds
in
like
there.
something they should be serving at Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, no.
Like the other one was named after Fleur. What's the girl's name?
Fleur de la Cour.
Fleur,
yeah.
There you go. So you saw that Harry Potter twist to it. I don't know what the low blaster would be in reference to.
Havana Cavern.
All right. What happened?
Because you're dead after you drink it.
Yeah, that's that. No, I don't know about that taste.
Well, this
All
is
right.
something you might like.
Next
I know.
up,
Yes.
The next one, yeah, it's just a straight up old fashioned, but they're calling it the Philosopher's Old Fashioned. But it's bourbon, aromatic bitters, simple syrup, orange zest. Pretty simple.
I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna
After
say.
you drink it, there's a stone in your pocket.
Oh, is there?
And that's how you defeat
You should live
Voldemort.
forever.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
right.
wow. Do I live forever?
Yes, exactly.
oh,
good.
boy, I like that.
That's how you do it.
I was about to say because we drink this and philosophize all the time.
Yes.
That works for me.
They have the sherbet lemon, which actually I think sounds really good. Sherbet lemon is a reference to
That's the
Dumbledore.
password, right?
Yeah. This is vodka paired with a subtly sweetened herbaceous liqueur, lemon bitters, ginger beer, lemon sugar rim, and an edible flower. Sounds cool.
It sounds crisp and clean.
You had me till ginger beer.
That's why I said
Yeah.
it sounds crisp and clean.
Yeah.
It depends on what
And
ginger
light,
beer is
and
mixed
light
with
even.
in some alcohols.
I don't mind
Well,
ginger
it's-
beer.
Vodka and ginger beer is like a mule, right? So this is sort
Yeah.
of like a mule with an
Moscow
herbaceous liquor and lemon.
Okay.
So it's light
Fair
and
enough.
crisp. Okay.
And Moscow Mule's not too bad.
The next one is the Giggle Water. This is amber shimmering elderflower prosecco spritz.
Prosecco.
Is that the giggle water? Was that, wait, gilly water? That's what
The
I'm thinking.
Gillyweed,
that's
gillyweed,
different.
you're
That's
thinking
Yeah,
of.
there you go.
Yeah.
My bad. What is a giggly water? Wait, what is that? The giggle water?
If you drink enough, you can breathe in the water.
Giggle Water. It's amber shimmering elderflower prosecco spritz.
So it's like a champagne type of cocktail. Okay, cool.
They like that.
That sounds
elderflower.
refreshing.
Yeah,
That
sounds
seems
good.
kind of light.
Yeah, very light, nice, like on a hot day.
I was
think-
thinking like at night you finish off with something like that.
Okay.
The last part here is there's wine, there's liquor or liqueur, which is fire whiskey. I think that's just Fireball. But at least that's what it is in the other parks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the beer list, it has some things that look like they're probably either exclusive to the land or just renamed
I
for
like
the
that.
land, like Wizard's Brew, Daisy Root Ale, whatever. But they have Delirium Tremens. So folks, if you're familiar, Delirium is a really cool Belgian brewery. They do a lot of Belgian beers, and the Delirium Tremens is a delicious, very potent is the word. I don't know. Like it has a high ABV.
I like potent. Yeah.
Yeah, Delirium Tremens. It's a great beer. I'm like
Delirium.
was shocked to see it on the list. So
Never tried it.
the like icon for the beer is pink elephants, like a bunch of little pink elephants. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Wow.
a Disney curve callback. I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. So anyway, I really love that beer. I've had it a bunch, but
So a little bit of Disney mixed in with your Harry Potter right there.
a little bit, I guess. Yeah, with the elephants.
So Delirium is the brewery. That's the name of the brewery.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I've never heard of
I've
that.
never heard of that
But now
either.
I'm curious. Thanks to your cell.
Yeah.
That sounds like you have to
Ooh.
kind of devote yourself to that particular beer. You don't want to switch back and forth, I would think.
Yeah, that wouldn't be one that I would recommend.
Mixing.
Yeah, get yourself
Yeah.
a beer and a cocktail. Like, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to see pink elephants throwing up. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. So there's only 3 in the Minister of Magic. Is there one that you would prioritize over the other? We got the Café Le Air de la Serine, the Goblet Noir, the Black Goblet, or the Bar Moonshine, which we just saw. What are your thoughts? If
Well,
we had to pick one, if we're down there, we can't see everything Rachel said last show. What do
I
you
still haven't heard a food option that really
Yeah.
grabs me. I will.
I agree
have
with
to
that.
say,
That's
I agree
fair.
with
The
that.
quiche Lorraine is probably the best of the bunch, I think.
Yeah, the Quiche Lorraine, the Butterbeer Crepe for me is probably the only ones. The Alchemist
So-
Platter, I don't know.
I would probably say Bar Moonshine just to have a couple different cocktails.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
I'm with the cocktail. I mean, if I had to, maybe the baguette, the middle class poor boy.
The middle class pool
turkey
boy, yeah.
sandwich, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely I would stick with the bar.
No pool boy has turkey cold cut.
No, it don't. But I'm like, we had to eat.
Yeah.
I'm not sticking. I'm not doing little. Soup.
I would do the quiche Lorraine.
Yeah, I'll share
was
that
good.
with somebody. I don't have confidence in.
I think we're going to save this land for dessert and we're going to do the butterbeer crepe and then get some drinks.
Oh, that's
There you go.
There
Okay.
you go. That's a good idea.
Done and done.
That's why she's a travel agent.
She's
folks.
taking the risk, so we don't have.
She
to.
just cuts through the fluff.
That's it.
Exactly.
Nonsense on a napkin. Moving on.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Kevin?
All right. So let's go over to Super Nintendo World.
Oh, pass.
All right.
Oh man,
Very.
Yay, that's my traveling.
I like
There we
that. She's like, "What'd you say?"
Actually,
Nah,
I take
never
it
mind.
back. There's one thing that I was sort of interested in. There's like a banana ice cream waffle cone thing at the Donkey Kong area.
All right. So like in a Super Nintendo
snap.
World, we got 4 food options, and one is the Toadstool Cafe. The next one is the Bubbly Barrel, and the next one is Yoshi's Snack Island, and the next one is Turbo Boost Treats. And the only one that Universal has been promoting is Toadstool Cafe, which is what they have in some of the other parks like Japan and California.
That is the worst name for a restaurant I've ever heard.
Toadstool Cafe.
2 words that should never have anything to do with food. Toad and stool.
Well, at least
Healthy Coleman.
I was gonna say there's a verb in there that tells you what's gonna happen after you eat here.
Yes.
You know?
Why is there a mustache on the burger that you've got?
Because it is the Mario burger.
It's
And he has the
Mario.
mustache. It's the Mario.
Mario burger.
And it's funny
So
that they have a
racist.
mustache. It's hilarious. Oh, but then it gets better. Let's
But
go to
there's a
let's
cap
go to- let's go to
on
the next bit. There's the Luigi burger, which is
Luigi.
mostly green with a mustache.
Wait, is that a vegan burger?
No,
Is it
it's not a vegan burger. It's a grilled chicken topped with basil, pesto, melted Swiss, green peppers, and fresh spinach, which is odd.
I was gonna say the green pepper. At least in that picture, looks bigger than the patty. Like,
Well, here's the thing. It's like I'm
no.
curious only because of the spinach. I've never had spinach on a burger, so that's
And
weird.
there's no reason why you should have.
you-
A Mario burger looks like a burger like you expect.
Yes,
to have.
that does look like.
But
a burger.
Luigi,
I don't know about the mushrooms.
Ugh.
I don't know. That's
I go with
There's
lettuce.
too much green on that burger.
Rachel. What do you think of that burger?
All of this food is also in LA and
Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I wasn't interested when I saw it on that menu either.
Yeah.
Like all of this is a skip. It all looks gross.
Yeah, moving on.
The only one I would try maybe is the Bowser's Fireball Challenge, and only because we're from New Orleans. We like our flavor and spices. This is the only one that has a potential for spices.
What is it?
It's basically a big ass meatball with cheese on it.
Oh,
There's a side of hot sauce, which you see on there, and there's a puff pastry shaped like Bowser.
That's a pastry?
That is a puff
Yeah,
pastry.
it's like puff pastry.
Yeah, puff pastry. So it's basically like your bread with
So
the meat.
spaghetti and meatballs without the spaghetti.
Yeah. But
But the spaghetti is basically bread.
That's going to be a real big stool. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that.
Care.
And that's it.
Don't
That's
care.
that's the only thing they are promoting from that park.
yeah, I'll show you my one thing that I
Okay.
am interested in trying. I actually don't think I will end up getting this because I think I would rather get the
Anything else,
butterbeer crepe.
Mhm.
And I don't think I would need this and the butterbeer crepe. But this is the
What is that?
Donkey Kong barrel.
Oh, that is. Yes.
barrel souvenir cup. It's got the Dole Whip banana cream with sprinkles, chocolate bits, caramel popcorn on top of a waffle bowl. And the waffle bowl is like on top of a cup. And underneath that is Fanta pineapple. So like the ice cream kind of goes down into the Fanta pineapple soda.
That is
That's
a
like a
complex
float.
dessert.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
the most
Holy
unique float
crap.
I've ever heard of.
Yeah, it looks cool. And I love those flavors like banana and caramel popcorn and pineapple soda and stuff. Anyway, It sounds good, but I think I'll probably end up skipping it just because I'd rather have the butterbeer crepe. But
Sure.
maybe
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like when we're going through this exercise, like Super Nintendo probably has the weakest food options out of all the worlds so far.
What is it? The bubbly barrel. That sounds
The
like
bubbly
we don't know.
Yeah, there's
We
no
don't
menu
know?
posted. It's
No.
unknown if it'll have alcohol. The description says this, and I quote, "Enjoy a cool tropical drink beneath the thatched roof of the bubbly barrel. Here in the heart of Donkey Kong Country, you will find the perfect refreshment for your adventures in the jungle." And the perfect refreshment for me would have alcohol in it.
Yeah, it sounds like a tiki bar.
I hope.
Yeah. A lot
Well-
of people are saying that when they've gone for the previews, it's like not really open.
Yeah.
And then other people are saying it when it was open, it was just that was all they were serving right now. But I think it will have more stuff. But they said the menu boards are blank right now.
Yeah, they're holding that close to the vest, which props to them. But I'm like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's being effective. Now I'm curious as hell because I want to know if you have alcohol or not.
You gotta give parents a reason to stay in that land.
Yeah, I'm going to
Punching
say.
a
Well, at
imaginary
least one
blocks.
reason, right? Because
Yeah.
the other places, I don't think Yoshi's Snack Island or Turbo Boost treats are going to have alcohol.
Well, which one was the one where Rachel showed us that Donkey Kong? Because that did look like
That's
a really
the bubbly barrel.
That's
bubbly barrel,
That is
yeah.
the bubbly barrel. Okay,
I would get that just for the barrel. I like that.
it's a
souvenir
nice
cup.
little souvenir.
Yeah,
That's a cool
it's-
souvenir cup.
This sounds like Sugar Island, basically. Like everything
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
here is
Oh, yeah, that's
all,
fair, yeah.
all sugar, all stuff.
Diabeesville.
Yeah, who needs Teethville? That's
Yeah.
what that's going for.
Who
All right.
needs Teethville?
All right, what's next?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so next we are going to one of the lands I said on the last show that I'm excited to go to, and that is How to Train Your Dragon, the Isle of Berk.
You're all over this.
Oh,
You're all
it's got to
over
be
this.
just like nothing but like huge
like stout,
shanks of
strong
pork and
meat.
You know, because that's the thing, right? It's like ever since they opened Gaston's, they got rid of the pork shank.
Yeah.
My namesake has been lacking,
Yes.
so to say. So it's like I there's nothing I can
You're
do.
less of a man.
Yeah.
I'm less of a man now because they got rid of that.
That's fair, Kevin.
But yeah, just to get a quick overview in Train Your Dragon, we got the Mead Hall, we got the Spitfire Grill, and Hooligans Grog and Gruel.
Okay.
All of
That
those
flattery
places
you're
have
showing.
alcohol, and just to what Rachel's commenting on, this platter is what has me intrigued. This is called the
Me too.
Thawfest platter at the first thing, the Mead Hall.
Okay.
Mead Hall is the only place where Universal so far has shown pictures of the food they're showing. And Eli, we're talking off air. This is the one that's like maybe separate to the one in Celestial Park, which we'll get to later. This is the other one which I think you might like because I love this.
I'm
I
curious.
love, there's a sausage, there's some meatball looking things where there's chicken. It looks like it's chicken. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
like
meat.
chicken drumsticks, I think.
And they got some other options in the
Sausage,
back. Maybe like some kind of salmon. Looks like it's got
It's
some
salmon,
fries.
yeah.
Is
I
it
feel like
yeah.
my family would love this. Like,
This is-
there's all something for everybody on there.
It looks like
totally
Ohana,
that.
right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can't go wrong with something like
Family
that.
style smorgasbord of different
All the
types
things.
of meats.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my thing, but
But nobody's playing with your emotions with this kind of dish.
I would totally eat the sausage and everything like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
like you would be full eating this.
It's
so.
got Nordic fries. I don't know what Nordic fries are. Why
That's
they're
in
different
big
than
frozen fries and big thick.
those
like,
are steak fries, aren't
It's a
they?
fry
Yeah.
that could choke a Viking.
yes, that's a man's fry.
Yes. The Sullen Sea Sandwich?
Yeah,
that
this
what
is
you
the
said?
other one. Yeah, the Sullen
Oh.
Sea Sandwich is another thing they're promoting. It is salmon with pickled cucumbers with a zesty horseradish dill cream on a pumpernickel Kaiser bun.
You know, Sullen does not make me want to eat you.
But here's the thing. I love
It's
salmon.
not the same as Filet-O-Fish.
Right. No, it's not. But I love salmon and I love horseradish, so I'm curious. I'd probably prioritize the one we just looked at
Yeah.
with all the meats versus this.
Uh-huh.
But I have no idea what the hell ancient grains are.
I was looking. It
That's
looks
the bowl of whatever.
That's the
that
bowl
is.
that's on
it
that
looks
right
like
side. Yeah, I don't know what.
hibachi rice.
Yeah.
Or he's stuffing.
It looks
Yeah.
like some sort
It looks
of
like
starch.
stovetop stuffing. I don't know. Rachel, do you know what ancient grains are?
Yeah. What's ancient
Yeah, like quinoa and
So-
I'm trying to think of some of the other ones.
So they've
But
been
like,
around for
you
a
know,
while,
Like
is
more
what
of
you're
like
saying.
a brown rice kind of thing.
Oh.
Like hearty grains.
So you gotta eat that with like a spoon, a chopstick.
Yeah, with a
fork.
spoon or a fork. Yeah.
You can eat it with your hands.
There
if you
were no
want.
utensils in medieval times since there are no
It's ancient grains.
I
Eli.
mean,
You can eat
dragons
with your
don't
hands.
use forks, Dan.
Yes.
That's to your point.
You can pick a switch and eat it with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've never really had that. Okay,
And a salad.
Wait, what? That's a Nordic harvest salad.
Features kale, arugula greens, crisp red cabbage, radishes, and a hearty ancient grains. Again, with the ancient grains.
well, that looks better than that lentil soup. I give
Yeah,
you
but it
that.
looks...
It's a
I'd
salad.
rather lentil soup over this. It
Well,
looks
it's a
boring.
salad.
No, I'd rather the salad.
I'd rather the salad.
I could see like if my family ordered that big platter, then we could get this salad on the side so that we get some roughage.
Balance it out.
That's fair.
That
Yeah.
platter look. Yeah, I guess you need something for the vegetarians. I
Yeah,
think,
but
right?
there shouldn't there be something colorful in there, like, I don't know, grilled chicken or, I mean,
They
I'm
got
not-
red onions.
Yeah,
Look at
red
look at
onions.
that
That's
red. Look at that red.
about
That's
okay.
colorful.
all the color you're getting, dude.
you the salad guy, Dan. I don't know.
I know, but look at that versus that. Oh, sorry.
Wait, what is that?
This is a dessert for the kids or for anybody. It's Stormfly's catch of the day.
Oh my god, it looks like a goldfish.
Yeah, it
like
doesn't look like a goldfish cracker, but it's a chocolate mousse.
It's
fish.
chocolate mousse fish
Oh.
atop a bed of colorful, crispy rice cereals. So basically, like
It looks like
colorful fish on
Fruity
top of
Pebbles.
like fruity
That's
pebbles.
exactly
Yes.
what I was thinking.
It's fruity pebbles.
I was like, that is fruity pebbles.
Which, if I'm to be honest, I would get that. I don't know.
I would not.
No, I thought that was
I like
like
fruity
a.
pebbles.
I thought it was like a cupcake sitting on top of fruity pebbles. But you said it's a mousse, so
I-
It's
Yeah,
a mousse. See,
I
I'm
would've gone
the
with
same
cupcake.
guy that loves the goldfish on the macaroni on
Okay.
the Living with the Land restaurant, the Garden Grill.
yeah.
I like that.
I would watch somebody eat this and say, "Hey, is the mousse good with the fruity pebbles?" Because I'm not comfortable with how that would mix up.
Well, you
once
can watch
cut.
me eat it sultry like.
I will gladly watch that.
But look, none of that
Next.
compares to this. That platter.
No, that's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm prioritizing in this one. I want that platter.
It's fine. It's a platter, but
I mean, out of all the other dishes, you got something better. I mean,
I'm
that's
saying
what-
like I could pass on all this. Like that's like Jimmy Dean's sausage.
Oh yeah.
I'm not seeing anything that like
Jimmy Dean.
blows me away.
And that's the thing. It's like all of it's quick service.
Yeah.
Even it's Spitfire Grill.
All right.
Spitfire Grill. They don't have any menus or any pictures up, but it's supposed to be an offering of like delectable Viking fare from across the sea. So they say they're going to have a delicious helping of greens, grains, or rice topped with a variety of meats, flame seared by a helpful and sometimes unseen dragon that cooks it.
You know, it seems to me like they should have a place like Akershus where you have like smoked salmon and stuff
Gefilte
like,
fish?
Yes, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I think it'll have a larger menu and it will have that kind of stuff.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, this is like I think a work in progress. I think the menu options from when Rachel goes and when we go are going to be drastically different because it's about a month apart. And Universal is for some reason keeping. I don't know. I have a theory that Universal is keeping this close to the vest because they know this is the twister or the clinch pin that'll make them match up with Disney.
Really? I was thinking maybe they just don't know how to match the food with whatever the property is.
But I mean, that's part of it too, because it's like if they don't, they're still not going to match up with Disney because Disney's got the food on lock.
Everything I'm seeing thus far is very Magic Kingdom-ish.
Yes.
That's fair.
It's not like I'm going to book it tomorrow.
Or
I'm not going to say, Rachel, book me this now.
That reminds me like the Beauty and the Beast restaurant, the last thing we kind of saw. So I can.
Or even Skipper Canteen, same kind of thing.
Skipper Canteen or even Liberty Tree.
Yeah.
With the platter.
Barbecue. Yeah.
I think I'd almost do like the Plaza Inn before any of those.
Yeah.
I mean,
just because I know what to get the Plaza Inn.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
What you got?
All right. So
which land are we on now? We did Mario. We did Harry Potter. We did I know what's next.
We're going to Dark Universe.
Now we're talking.
Before we go to Dark Universe, can I make like a special mention?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
The Isle of Berk, you got to try those bread cones.
Oh, I've seen pictures of those. Yeah, that's been interesting.
Oh, wait, what's a bread cone?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's a bread cone?
You know, like the best way to describe it is like the cozy cone in California Adventure. So they're going to have these gigantic bread cones. They're like everything bagel kind of thing. But the bread is like very fluffy. It's not like hard bread like the ones at Cozy Cone. It's less crusty. It's like a soft bread, everything seasoning. And then it's stuffed with mac and cheese. And then there's 3 different types of toppings. And I haven't figured them all out yet because it's all just vloggers that are talking about it. But there's one that's clearly like a classic one that has like goldfish crackers on top. So there's like plain mac and cheese. There's one that looks like it's got like pulled pork and some kind of meat.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe like a chicken or something. It looks like there's 2 that have meat on top. So
I need a pic.
The everything bread has got me interested.
Yeah. So let me, I remember sharing a lot of these to the Magic Our Ways Instagram so I can remember it for the show. But these are the bread cones that she's talking about.
That looks tough to eat.
Yes, it does.
It looks like a lot. I mean, it looks.
Yeah. That looks like you're going to be stuffed after. Oh, chicken hot honey. That's what that is.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything, if I'm walking around somewhere, it's with a turkey leg. I don't know about too many other. That looks like that would fall apart like while I'm walking around the park.
Yeah, and I'm showing this is the Donkey Kong Crush float that Rachel was talking about earlier.
I love
that one.
Mug.
I want to try.
Yeah,
I love the mug. No, the mug's great.
Works. Yeah,
and I would eat a lot of the stuff there.
But there's just too much going on.
Yeah, it's almost like an overdone Bloody Mary.
Well, that's what I'm looking. Everything I'm looking at is just too much going on. It's kind of like when you go to a sushi restaurant and you have a roll and it's got too much stuff on it. Like I'm more, I like more simple
because you can't like focus on the flavors.
Right. There's too much happening.
Yeah. Well, you don't even know what part of it to attack first, you know?
Yeah. And then, you're going to need like 80 napkins just to get
exactly.
through it.
You don't want your dish to be like Jenga. You don't eat the raw date, all fall apart.
No, you don't.
There you go.
But anyway, this next thing that I'm looking is showing is from Dark Universe.
All right. Finally.
Okay. Dark Universe has 3 things as well as like much of the other lands. We got Das Steakhouse. We got Burning Blade Tavern, and we got DeLacy's Cottage, which are all our quick service. And the one I'm currently sharing and showing is from the Burning Blade Tavern, which is that pretzel steak that you can purchase and maybe kill a vampire or eat.
Either or,
yeah, whatever you want to do.
It kind of looks like a T-bone, actually. That's kind of good. But I do like the design of it.
I like the design. I saw this. I was like, oh, Rachel would love this. I would love this, actually.
I would give that a try.
At least 2. We might need 3. I mean, that thing looks incredible. I cannot wait to eat this thing.
I know that. What is that? Is that like a garlic butter?
That
has to be.
Yes, it's like a garlic butter.
I'm sold.
Yes.
I guess
I love that.
To keep the vampires away.
You have to. You have to.
There's garlic and there's a steak. So yeah.
Keep the vampires away. It looks incredible. This is the number one thing I want to do in Dark Universe.
Yeah.
If I do nothing besides eat this pretzel, I'll be happy.
So what you're saying is while we ride the ride, you're going to be eating this pretzel.
She's watching me here.
Or many of these pretzels, yeah.
But at least this looks manageable to eat while you're walking around. And again, I think that's a big thing. If you
or kill vampires.
I don't know if it'll keep the vampires away, but it'll definitely keep your spouse away.
Perfect.
Well, if she got bitten, it'll help. You know?
Like
I'm
garlic.
gonna be tired. It's gonna have been a long day.
Look, you got steak and you got garlic. So, I mean, vampires start taken care of.
It does look good though, but
It does.
I'm just glad that it's not something you ain't worried about it like falling apart on you while you're in the park. Cause
All right, so look,
All right,
we're
what
talking
else?
about Dark Universe. We got Das Steakhouse, we got the Burning Blade Tavern, and we got the Lacey's Cottage. The only one that Universal has been promoting is Das Steakhouse, which is one of the ones that I am very interested in checking out.
okay,
All right,
what
let's
you
hear
got?
about it.
So, first of all, Das Steakhouse. I love the theme of it all. It's all very dark. They have it on black plates. They got a lot of stuff that looks like it's burnt, but it's not. We call it blackened in New Orleans.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
first of all, they got a bird on a steak, which is basically chicken on a stick.
I didn't know what that was, bro.
Bird on a
bird
steak?
on a steak.
I heard a bird on the wire, but not bird on the steak.
They on a steak because we're killing them.
Oh man,
It roasted veggies with charred green onion, potatoes, and chicken on a stick.
is that what? So the vegetable is all burnt right here in this picture.
It
That's
looks
like the
like
steak.
It's blackened.
Which bird is it?
Yeah.
Don't
Is
ask
that-
questions.
Man,
You don't
no,
want to
no,
hear the
It's
answer.
a bat.
Danny.
It's a bat, Danny.
Don't ask questions, Danny.
Bat. They got it.
No. No to bird on the steak.
What is the stuff? Wait, what? Go back.
Oh, go
What is-
back?
what is that on the chicken? Like, because it looked like a
It
dessert.
looks like a chimichurri of some
It's a
sort. Like,
beak.
yeah.
It's a beak. Is what's left.
Yes, it's
I
a
couldn't
beak.
tell what that was. It's just, all right, so that's just
Flavor.
crazy seasonings.
Well,
I
that's how
guess?
they do flavor outside of New Orleans.
All
They
right.
put it on the meat versus in the meat.
All right, I'm walking.
Next.
Next thing, we got Darkmoor Black Wings, which I thought you might be interested in this.
I like wings, but that is.
It looks evil. Look here. Let me describe this.
I like this biscuit that looks like a skull. Is that?
Yeah, that looks
cool.
I would
That's
eat
trippy.
That.
This is a spicy chili dusted fried wing with smoky cheddar, charred scallions, and soy chili garlic sauce. That's what that dark sauce is. It's soy sauce, basically.
Okay.
And it has a pimento cornbread skull that adds to the creepy touch.
Oh, pimento. Okay, that sounds good.
I would try that.
This is something I would dig.
I was gonna say.
As an Asian, I love soy sauce. This is a nice way to introduce it.
Well, I would just say just to be like, hey, check this out. You take a picture of us eating, kind of thing like that. Just you don't see that every day. bro.
I'd want to try the skull.
The skull looks
Yeah.
amazing.
Looks like a pimento cheese cornbread.
but that
basically.
chicken don't look right.
No, the hell with the chicken.
I know you hate chicken.
It's
I know
Dark
you totally
Universe,
chicken.
Eli. I love
But
chicken.
I mean,
No,
I
he
can
hates
at least-
chicken. Like,
yeah, I don't eat
You don't
chicken.
eat chicken.
I know you don't eat chicken,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I would eat the piss
I would
out
take
of
the
it.
shot to dry the chicken.
I'm
but-
gonna say
eat
it
that.
doesn't look appetizing. As
no,
chicken.
they look like they need to be more on that plate.
Well, I guess to
though.
the normal person, a lot of the stuff doesn't look appetizing because I think in Dark Universe they themed all these meals awesome.
And I think that's smart with the, I
Okay.
mean,
Rachel, what do you think
It's
of this?
scary.
The Darkmoor Black Wings.
I'm not a wing person, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I don't love wings. They're okay.
Well, more for me and Eli.
yeah, we'll have to Van
Yeah.
Helsing these wings, Kevin. All right.
All right, so here's the what they call the our favorite vegan familiars stuffed
Oh.
cabbage.
This I want to have.
That is.
I would try this.
Really?
I like cabbage. I don't know what they stuff it with.
Oh, it's the impossible meat.
Oh, it's impossible meat.
That looked like something out of Temple of Doom, bro. I don't know.
Chill the monkey brains.
It's like, oh man, that looked like this stuff will come alive like a leech.
No, but
or
that's the
something,
thing
bite
about this particular place is like all this food is like themed to Dark Universe. I love
Yeah.
how dark it is and just like gross.
you. Well,
it
Halloween,
looks-
this will pop off. People wear like vampire outfits,
Right.
like this will pop off.
And I think that's what they're going for. It's kind of like Halloween Horror Nights when they have that happen.
I
They
can
have, like,
see
a
that.
restaurant.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. I've never been like, you know what I'm craving? Cabbage.
Blood cabbage.
Stuffed cabbage. Dan.
yeah.
Stuffed cabbage.
What
No.
else?
So, all right. So we got this, which is a blood orange chicken sandwich.
Wait, is that Photoshop? Is that why the bun is
that a
crazy?
black
Oh,
bun?
that bun is dark.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's
That-
like the Burger King when they had like, for Halloween. That the Burger King had like a black bun with this. Okay, okay. I get that.
That's trippy.
I love this just because of that.
Yeah.
That was intentional. They designed a black bun to fit with this area, and I love this.
That's
I
fair.
think that just looks awesome.
It fits
I
with
would
the
try
plate.
that. It does, and the fries look good too.
And what is the meat? That's
It's chicken. It's chicken.
chicken.
Yeah, it's flash fried, marinated chicken breast in a tantalizing blood orange sauce, which is intriguing to me.
I thought this was like a cordon bleu kind of thing. That was or cordon blood.
It's cordon black.
Yeah,
It's cordon black.
cold black. Like what?
You know, man, all these things I love just because it's like they're committed to the theme of Dark Universe, from the soy colored garlic wings to the black ass bun to that looks like a stuffed brain cabbage looking dish.
Yeah.
I
You
get
know,
it, but
and they
this-
got like a steak. I mean, I love this.
But all right, but isn't the theme of this like if you're a vampire hunter or something, like you killed a vampire, just when you go to eat to celebrate your victory, right? This looks like you are
No,
a vampire.
man, this is like
and
whoever.
you just ate somebody.
If you're a
and
monster, you're gonna eat this too.
Yeah, this looks a lot. I'm going Eli on this one. This is like when Walt was like talking about the haunted mansion. The ghost will take care of the inside. We'll take care of the outside. Cause they're like, the haunted house, it should look terrifying. It should look old. It should look dusty. Like, no, it should look like a nice looking house. It should not have any of that going for it. And I see what you're saying, but like none of this looks appetizing. This almost looks like something that you would eat on a dare.
No, all that I would
some of
eat
that
all of
will.
this regardless. 'Cause
Okay.
it just fits with the theme.
Fair enough.
And
I'm with
it's
that.
like, you know, screw it. Inside, outside, we are Dark Universe.
That's fair, but just
Doesn't matter.
If you say, listen, you're a vampire hunter. We're going to show you what the monsters eat so you can know your prey better. Okay. Some of that stuff works, but yeah, I'm sorry. That cabbage thing, that's just damn near gross.
I'd try the cabbage just for curiosity.
I-
It wouldn't be my primary thing that I would eat.
I'm with you on
I'll give it a shot.
I'm with you on the chicken wing on the dead. Like I'm not a fear factor kind
I mean,
of guy.
it's chicken
but I
wing
would
with
do
soy
chicken
sauce.
wing
I
with
mean, how
soy
can you
sauce.
not love that?
But it's still like, ooh, I can't wait to eat what is that? I'll just eat it. Like, you know. All right.
That's where you just eat it.
But the bun is cool without the dark bun with the plate. That's interesting.
Do we
as
have
well.
any drinks? Anything?
If we go on to the Burning Blade Tavern, there's a few things. I sent a,
Oh, let's do that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
they've got a few like handheld bites, you know, like bar bites. And then there's a mocktail, which like whatever. And then a Lagunita, which is Bacardi Superior,
Oh,
Pellini Limoncello, lime, blackberry puree, and mint.
Oh, yeah.
I think the next one sounds better.
Okay.
The My Only Weakness, Heyman's London Dry Gin, Aperol, Bowls Cherry Brandy, lemon juice, simple syrup, Angostura bitters, Angostura orange bitters, and soda water. That one I would order for sure.
I would try that.
Okay, I would try that as well.
I like Bowls products. That's it.
Yeah.
They have Bowls products in the Banana Cabana, which is good.
could be good, but that soda water's a weird aftertaste.
What is that? Pure of heart. What does that say?
Oh, I
Pure of
can't-
Heart, Misguided Spirits, Hinky Dinks Workman's Whiskey.
Ooh.
That's a whole name. That's the whole
Hinky Dinks Workman's Whiskey.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fun. That's
Yeah.
whimsical.
The Bitter Truff Violet Liqueur, De Kuyper Creme de Cassis, lime juice, pineapple juice, honey syrup, and blackberry essence.
Ooh, I would try that.
Yeah, I would
I
totally
would
try.
try that.
The middle one,
It's,
the My Only Weakness, that would be the one I would get. But and then they just have like kind of a plain old beer list.
Mhm.
for those less
So-
adventurous, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
So,
more, whatever.
I would
I
try
don't
any of
know.
that. I would definitely try any
Yeah, I
of
would too.
that. Okay.
I'll probably because we'll be there for the pretzel 110%. I'll probably get the My Only Weakness just because I'll already be there.
Pretzels und liquor.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so-
correct.
Take that chance, Rachel.
I
Take
like
that
it.
chance,
I
my
like
friend.
it.
So now we're what? We're done with this now. Celestial.
So we're at Celestial Park, which you remember from the last episode, that has most of the number one. It has the only 2 full service restaurants. Has a bunch of quick service, has a bunch of snacks and beverages, is what they're classifying it as, and places that are straight up beverages.
That's right. I want to see helicopters up on this one right here.
I know. I'm
This is
excited.
what
about
I'm
this
waiting
one.
for.
Me too.
All right.
Yeah, this one's very exciting because it has the 2 restaurants that are full service that we are hoping. If you remember from the last show, we are hoping we can get at least one of them.
Yes.
And that being the Blue Dragon and some other stuff. But this
Atlantic.
is the one, the Atlantic. If we get both, that'd be the best.
Yes.
This has most of the stuff that is happening. Most of these menus are not available, unfortunately, but it's okay because one day, maybe when we get there, it will be open and it'll be great.
It should be.
It should be. All this stuff should be there. So let us start with the 2 table service restaurants. Let's start with the Atlantic. And these are the things that they are presenting to the public currently at this time. This is April 12th, 2025. And this is what Universal is promoting to the public. The Atlantic, if you remember, is a restaurant that looks like an aquarium.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's a seafood joint. We've been seeing pictures inside if you look into social media. And the first meal at the bat is that they promote is a sea bass.
That looks very nice, very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
It looks like an aquarium. It's very, to me, it's very plain. It's a sea.
Yeah,
it's
plain.
a piece of fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Not no koozies, but
Now we got
we were comparing it against everything else that's in this park. So
now we got a salad. This is the Ray Romanesco.
everybody loves salad.
It is oven roasted Romanesco with wild mushrooms, pea tendrils, and a bed of fragola and hazelnut romesco.
wait, who peed in my salad?
My face. My boy.
Who did this to my salad?
Okay.
So if you like vegetables, this is one of the things you check out.
That looks
and
light,
we
but-
got some drinks. We got a Northern Lights martini.
now we're talking.
Okay, what is that? What is
We got
the-
limoncello dried curacao garnished with your very own Northern Lights butterfly pea blossom ice sphere. It's an ice sphere is what you're looking at.
Also, it's
What?
a block of ice that's
It's a
made-
block of ice that
Yeah,
is
the
colored.
butterfly pea blossom is that like purple colored
Okay.
stuff. I got a gin drink on the Icon of the Seas that had the butterfly pea in it, and it was great.
That
Oh,
looks,
really?
That looks
Yeah.
very
It
nice.
looks like the earth landed in my drink.
Yeah, it's
what it
the
looks-
coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wish people would stop peeing in my drink.
I know it does sound like you're saying that the butterfly is peeing in it,
Yes.
but that is not. It's pea like PEA.
Okay.
It's a celestial butterfly, though. So
yeah, like, but they could come up with a better, like, boba balls or something.
Something,
I don't know.
yeah.
That's one heck of a boba ball.
But
right
that
there.
does look
It is.
aesthetically pleasing. Maybe because it got that fancy pants background to it.
Maybe.
But they so well we see that. That's not too bad.
Oh, maybe so. Who knows?
All right. Next.
All right,
what you
so
got?
Next one, we got the Pan Asian one.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. We've been going back and forth
Tantalize
between
me.
these two. Here
So
we go.
This is the place that also Universal has promoting as the other table service restaurant.
Okay.
And one
This-
of the first things they're slapping us with, which hit me, is a tonkatsu ramen,
Okay.
which looks absolutely delicious. It looks like a standard ramen, but damn, the picture looks really good to
Where
me.
the boiled water at?
Yeah, ramen. I normally think of that like as a soup.
Yeah.
That's the only piece that's missing from
Okay.
this picture.
I was like, I'm not Asian by any means, but I was like, yeah, ramen has soup in it.
I don't know if they took away the soup just for the picture, but it's like, I know ramen has more juice than that.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes.
But I appreciate them in
Looks a little
accentuating
dry.
all the
Looks
vegetables.
a little weird.
A
Yeah.
little dry for ramen.
It looks
does.
like a cooking show that they're about to prepare to make the
Yes.
dish before they actually.
I love the meat. I love the soy eggs. I love the bok choy. I love all that stuff.
It's just not
I'm
soup.
excited. It's just they need. I hope.
Yes, sir.
God, I hope they have soup.
I hope if this is a soup, cool. But if this is like what it is, like I don't, I wouldn't know where to
I
go
don't know.
first.
Okay.
Then we got what they call this smashed cucumbers.
Now,
which is
this looks
essentially-
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's essentially like a
love
spiced
a smashed
flavored
Same.
cucumber kind of salad kind of thing, like you might get at a Thai restaurant for like a pre-appetizer.
We share it. We would share
Yeah.
this.
He got Chang's. He would
Yeah.
have those
Yes.
like really good
Absolutely.
smashed cucumbers. That was so good.
But
Like
of course, we got cucumbers, we got fresh cilantro, crushed peanuts, and
Oh,
a
yeah.
sprinkle of Szechuan dust.
Oh,
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
So that would be a great appetizer.
looks like
Yeah.
a fun dish, right?
sold.
Then we got snowflake pot stickers, which
Oh,
looks
that
completely
looks
different.
Really good.
But I love the chili sauce that it comes with, and what they call dragon sauce. Which
Yeah,
of
break
course
this
is
down for
fire
me,
hot.
Kevin. I'm sorry because I can't.
This
What is this?
and this is not a pot sticker that you would know.
Okay,
These are not the pop stickers
These
you're
are
looking for.
these are not the pot stickers.
I'm not even aware of what the pop sticker
These
is.
are pork. Number one, I love pork. Filipinos love pork.
Right.
It's pork pot stickers, pan seared to golden perfection, they say, served with dragon sauce. And dragon sauce, I've got to think, have got some spice.
So wait, the pork is what's laid on top. Is that what?
No,
I'm
it's
looking?
inside of it.
Okay,
It's a pot sticker, so it's like a
Yes.
it's like a big ass donut looking pot sticker.
Okay.
Pot stickers kind of look like Gyoza.
Gyoza. Okay, got you.
But
okay.
it looks like it's one big sheet of gyoza that they made.
Yeah, like you would
it.
cut like a pieces of,
and then
Exactly.
dip it. All
it's almost
right.
like a king cake.
Yeah, it looks like a king cake, or like a taco ring for those of you with taco rings.
I would
Yeah.
give that a shot and share with the group.
Ooh, what is this?
And this is called the Chengju Dream.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I
Which
dream
is
of.
their cocktail that they are profiling, which is a flavor profile of baju, refreshing blue curacao, and falernum. Falernum!
Falernum? What's
Falernum, sir. Remember falernum with Disney? Disney had falernum. I don't know what falernum is.
You like flipped out. Like I was like, what? We shouldn't drink that?
No, because I remember like
It's in,
falernum. We had no
it's in
idea
a
what the
bunch
hell
of
it was.
drinks at Trader Sam's.
Trader Sam's, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It sounds like something the Nutty Professor. Falernum.
Flannel. Yeah, like
I know.
no, it's
It's
flannel.
liquor.
Don't do it. It's fire.
Liquor.
Yeah. Okay. No, look, this drink. Okay, this is the drink you have when your night
That
is coming
looks-
to an end and you're settling down and you're watching people scream on a roller coaster.
This is a drink that if you see somebody else drinking this, you pull the waiter aside and say, "Excuse me, what is that?"
Yes.
I want
I'll have what
that.
she's having.
Yeah,
Yes. Or if you really good, you just go to the person like, "What is that?" That's
No, that looks really
your
delicious.
taste. Yeah, I
like that one.
like the look of this. That has a very pleasing
It's very
look
fun
to
for
it.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right, what else?
So the next place we're going to is the Oak and Star Tavern.
Oh, no, we walking away from this last one.
We are, but the other one that Universal is promoting is
What?
the
Yeah.
Oak and Star Tavern.
Okay.
All right,
all
Oak and
right.
Star.
It's barbecue.
Yes.
All right, now you
This
got
is
my
the
name
place,
on it. Okay.
Eli, this is the
Okay.
place where I was thinking of, and if I scroll down,
Oh, this is when we talk about the brisket and the
this
ribs.
is the longest name of all the restaurants. This is called the Two Meats Platter with spit roasted citrus herb chicken and smoked St. Louis ribs.
I'm right there.
There's that dish.
You had me with the name.
The bread in the back is a mango bread.
Ooh.
Well, somebody can
And
have that. I'll have
It's
the ribs.
on the
I'll take that.
breakfast menu, brulee.
Is it
Oh,
really?
okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That
Like
is
like a French toast kind of thing. I don't know. It sounds really good. Let me
Yes, it
read
does.
you
okay.
what it is. It's the brulee Hawaiian mango bread. Mango bread, pineapple, strawberry, whipped cream, and toasted coconut.
Oh my God,
Sounds-
is that-
I mean, it sounds really sweet, but it's a breakfast item.
No, but
No,
is
that's
that,
like
is that
that,
like their welcome bread?
So at lunch and dinner, it's like the welcome bread. Well, not welcome bread. Like it comes with your barbecue platter.
Oh,
All right.
Universal bringing it.
I need
Yeah,
sauce though.
you get the mango bread and the pickles with every barbecue order.
Oh boy. Okay.
and
We
they
can-
got some kind of salad, but they got the meat. So look, Eli,
That's
look
a
at
kale. That's like a no,
a kale
not
salad,
What am-
yeah?
kale
No,
salad.
it's not kale. What am I saying? It's the collard greens.
Oh, collard
Oh,
greens.
Braised greens.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Braised greens
Look.
kind of. Yeah. Look. All right.
We're in
well,
the South, we're north. I love greens.
we need extra sauce.
I
though,
eat
for
all
this.
that.
These extra sauce.
I mean, this trumps the meat hall meat platter.
You try some ribs one you day. I know you wouldn't do the
No.
chicken. You wouldn't try like piece
No,
of rib.
I would go with the meat hall platter with the sausage. I'm more of the smoked sausage guy than the
Not
the
one
rib.
rib.
Oh, wait, to be
Yeah.
fair, I mean, to be fair, Dan, this is St. Louis ribs, which is close to Kansas City, which has more of the sauce thing.
Yeah.
It's a little different than like Texas versus Carolinas and all that. But this one,
I would
this is
champion
a
that.
winner dish for me. I like that dish.
All right. I'm right behind you.
And so for other people, they have a slow smoked brisket sandwich.
That's nice,
Nice.
too.
which is
Yeah.
basically like pickles, and you got a smoked brisket with some looks like killer fries. I love French fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
And those fries look awesome in that picture.
Yes, they do.
They
you
do.
know, if you're watching the social media. And of course, for our vegans, we got some salad. We got a grilled pizza arugula, which
Okay.
I'd order as a side to everything else that we just saw.
That's a better looking salad. That looks like a lot of things
That's
that
a good-looking
happen,
salad.
but it's not. It don't make you feel like you in a third world country trying to eat it.
But I like that
no,
they have
it does-
grilled peaches.
Yes.
Because if you grill a peach, it caramelizes the sugars in the peach, which makes
Oh.
it that much better.
Yeah.
But that looks nice for a salad, and I'm not even a salad person.
That's
Yeah.
a salad
That,
I would
that
buy.
looks appetizing.
Yeah, if
I would
I,
that.
and then we got another platter, charcuterie of sorts, which Danny might like because they have some little sausage. Basically, it's a platter with mango bread and pickles, but it has smoked ribs, pulled pork, cheddar jalapeno sausage,
Now we're talking.
and spit roasted herb infused chicken with 4 sides from a variety of options.
So it's like the
It's a
best of all
charcuterie.
worlds,
Yeah.
of meat right there.
Yeah,
That's something we could probably order, go in there and then have a little taste.
that would be our
Yeah,
appetizer.
with
I would
for sure.
agree. with
I
that.
claim the sausage on this one.
No,
they-
you're good. I got the.
We'd
rib.
have to order 2 because I want the sausage too, and some
Yeah,
fries.
we'll
I love
double
sausage.
up, but we would at least know how the.
Man, I just wanted
chicken
one
rib
thing,
tastes.
Kevin. Took the one thing I wanted.
You know how Kevin do.
I know,
You don't
but
play.
I need sausage. I love sausage too.
You
I
don't
love
play.
sausage.
You don't
Sausage
play.
is delicious.
Yeah, we get the ribs,
I
too.
ain't afraid.
Look, Daddy can't eat the chicken, bruh.
I don't eat chicken.
Yeah, I know he doesn't eat chicken. I know. But I
Yeah,
love
we'll
the
see what they
sausage.
got. If only we can see on the menu, we can order extra sausage with the other dishes. That would be something. But
They gotta have it to where you can just order sausage by itself because I don't dine on bird.
yeah.
We'll get one. I mean, you can get one of those platters with an extra sausage.
Hello, Dad.
One for Danny, one for me.
That's right.
I think that's a good combination for all of us to enjoy.
I mean, that looks really good.
This is a winner for me so far. This restaurant so far, that's a winner.
I mean, all this stuff. I would order all this stuff just to try it.
Mm-hmm.
I live by
looks
the
really
philosophy you have to pluck it. Banana pudding does look good though. I would totally
we're
eat
in
that.
New Orleans. We know our banana pudding because we make good banana pudding, and that looks actually pretty decent.
That does.
It's a little mini, like a cast iron skillet, so that looks really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a drink, the
All right,
Plastered
let's go.
Owl, which is a dark rye whiskey with simple syrup, cherry syrup, lemon juice, lemon wedges, and muddled cherries.
I would drink that like crazy. I would love that.
That's gonna be
I
sweet
wanna-
as hell. Isn't
I
it?
want that. But it depends on how much whiskey you use. Like it could really kind of help balance.
Well,
it
you
out.
may have to ask them for the bite, but if they're not,
All the
the
whiskey.
bartender isn't required to do
It
that.
is called the plastered
It's
owl.
called the Plastered Owl.
So I'm expecting to be plastered after one.
Well, no, you need to be plastered after more. If one drink doesn't, though, I'm on board with you. But
you know what's
If I look at you and I go, whoo,
like me,
you know.
you're plastered.
Yeah, if I don't remember you, if
you like-
call that drink the neuralizer.
You're like, carry me. I'm the plastered owl. But I would
man.
try this just for the sake of it being the signature drink, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
all right. So the next thing we got is, of course, Pizza Moon, which is something that they have been also promoting. It's got the picture of the moon with the pizza or the astronaut flying into the moon. And so we got some
The
pizzas that are happening.
decorations look really cool.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
the moon hits your eyes.
So first of all, we got the Space Cowboy
That's the
pizza,
pizza moon.
which is the barbecue tender rotisserie chicken with pickled red onions, Castelvetrano olives. I don't know what kind of olives those are, but who cares? They're olives.
Kalamata?
You know what? You can name the olives, and I don't give a shit. It's a good olive.
Calcutta? What?
Olives. They got
Kalamata.
olives and crunchy
Kalamata.
barbecue potato. They got potato chips on this pizza.
That's day one. That Catamata.
Potato chips, chicken, and olives on a pizza. I
That's
would pass.
gross. Yeah, if it was chicken and pineapple, though, that's a really good pizza combination. I'm dead serious, but I don't know about.
But you know,
potato
props to
chips.
them for how thick that crust is, because it's like normally they chimp on the crust.
That's-
I'm
No,
like,
that's jipping. That's jipping you, I think.
Oh, I feel like it looks really good.
You
well,
do?
Well, not that one, but like I've looked at the other pizzas.
this one looks good. The giant mushroom. I
Okay,
would
now,
try this.
okay, yes, I like this.
We got creamy roasted garlic bechamel with fromage de lune and savory
Tish,
wild
you
mushrooms
spoke
drizzled.
French.
I did with truffle aioli. I like truffle oil. This is a pizza I would definitely try at Pizza Moon.
I would totally eat that.
I'll listen to y'all's opinion. 'Cause,
I would-
you know,
I would slap
that
my
may as well
face
just
with that
be
pizza.
vegan.
It
No,
looks
I
really
would
good.
love that pizza. I would eat that.
Yeah.
All right, now we got a trip to Vesuvio,
Vesuvio.
which is a blend of fromage de lune, pepperoni, fennel sausage, roasted peppers, caramelized onions with cherry peppers, calabrian chili, and fresh arugula on
You
top.
said cold monkey brains? What?
I did.
No, I would eat this, man. That sounds like
That looks good.
Yeah.
It looks healthy.
healthy.
It looks
No,
deceivingly
the
healthy.
one before it was healthy because it had no meat on it. I don't.
No, this looks heavy. This looks
That's
healthy.
cheese and mushrooms.
This is a like an actual picture that someone like a
Oh,
person
okay.
took that went
All right.
there.
Of that dish?
That same pizza, yeah. And I think it looks better than the picture that Universal posted.
You're right.
I would eat all the pizzas.
Wait, which one? This
Yeah.
is the last one that Kevin posted.
This is that trip to Vesuvio,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Yeah, that looks a little more like a supreme pizza kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
Yeah, but
this
without
one
the
looks
meat.
pretty good to me. I really want to try this one.
Okay.
I would eat that.
Yeah,
I'll give that a
The
shot.
other one didn't have the ingredients on it, but okay.
They
All
also have a Hawaiian one. Hala Kahiki Mahina is the name of their Hawaiian pizza.
Ali
it is-
Okay.
Porchetta ham, fromage de lune,
Okay.
pineapple, and a citrus mostarda.
I would try that.
The other one that I just saw that sounds incredible is the pizza lunaire. And that is, or lunare, I'm not sure. But anyway,
You got the picture there. You got the picture. That picture.
roasted garlic bechamel. Love a bechamel.
Oh, yeah.
Fromage de lune, which is just like cheese blend.
Mm-hmm.
Ricotta, pancetta,
Ooh.
garlic confit, and an ube pizza crust.
Oh,
Ube is so good.
Kevin just climaxed.
I did. The Filipino just went nuts. Oh,
Hey, I'm
there it
gonna
is
say-
right there. There it is right there.
I'm going to say ube yourself.
I saw purple, and that's got to be the ube crust.
Yeah.
Hand him
yes,
the paper
yes.
towels real quick.
I will not.
Let
I
him
will
clean up
not.
his screen.
No,
He's
all
not-
over you guys.
He's already stuck to the chair, Danny. That's your fault.
Hey, this show's coming at Happy Easter. Bless.
Happy Easter, huh? Here comes the Easter egg.
Dude, that
for
looks
you.
so good. Look at that.
That does look good. That does look good.
Damn. We got some sweet and salty up in that sucker.
I mean,
man.
okay.
All of this looks so much better than the individual restaurants we were dealing with in the lands. I don't even want to eat in the lands. I just want to go to Celestial Park.
I
That's
feel
what
like-
we were saying in the last show, right? It's like, why worry about rides? You just go ahead and just do what do you say, like a festival of the arts kind of thing. Just try them all. Just try them out.
I feel like that's purposeful because like Celestial Park is like the main hub. And so you go out there, you eat, you drink, you go off into the world, do a little bit of fun, you come back, eat, drink. You watch at the end of the night, you watch the main like evening show and then you go home.
That's what I want to do.
I like the thought of this. Like, this is the land I go to where I need to get my drink on and my eat on.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
That's social.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, all right. What's next?
All right. So the next one we got, the Universal has promoted is Bar Zenith. This
Bar
is the only
Zenith.
other one that they've showed pictures on of
Okay.
the creations and stuff.
Sounds like a
All right.
TV
And
manufacturer.
Bar Zenith, of course, is just beverages. That's how they have it labeled.
Okay.
And
Okay.
of course, it's going to have like alcoholic drinks. And these are some of the ones that
Love
they're going to
it.
have. It's going to be great.
Okay.
And so the first thing we have is Meteor Strike. And of course, it's going to be a blend of light rum, triple sec, zesty lime, pineapple juices, top lemon lime soda, which is 7-Up or Sprite,
Yeah.
with a sprinkle of edible gold glitter, and a flaming lemon extracted to infuse raw sugars is attached to the drink.
Wait, it's on fire?
That is,
Yeah.
look at that lemon. It's on fire.
See what I'm saying? Did I say that about the flaming tavern? Need a flaming drink in there?
They did it here.
Wow. They don't even have a flaming Mo in Simpsons land.
No.
Yeah,
There's
this-
a flaming.
look at that
It's
sucker.
a
That's
flaming
like a flame.
Sprite.
Wow. That's
Okay.
awesome.
Yes, I am intrigued by this.
That is the meteor striking the earth.
Wow. That's
That's
going to be
symbolic.
Armageddon right there because we're going to land on that meteor and I'm going to tell you what, we're going to take good care of that.
Thank you,
That-
Bruce Willis.
That looks delicious. Yeah. And then
Bruce Willis.
the next drink we have is the Meridian Bramble.
All right.
All right,
It's
got-
okay.
Dry gin, raspberry liqueur, zesty lemon juice, and a simple syrup. And blackberries for garnish.
I'm not a fan of blackberries, but outside of that, this
I would
looks
try it. It
I
looks,
would try all
it
Yeah.
looks unique. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just me with the berries, but I'll give it a
Is
shot.
that the Prime Meridian Bramble, or is
Meridian.
it just the Meridian Bramble?
No, it's Meridian, Mississippi.
Ah,
Not as exciting.
I'm trying to, this bar seems a little gimmicky for me.
You know, there is a
That's
little
fair.
like I do wonder if this is all pre-mixed nonsense.
Well, you know what's funny is you say that because the next drink is the Mojito. It's like a mojito, but it's a meteor.
It sounds
It's
like a
mojito.
transformer.
yeah. No, it sounds like a He-Man character.
Pretty much anything frozen, I'm a pass on. Like,
Oh, really?
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah, this is good for summer.
Like a frozen margarita.
you know what though?
or-
That frozen old fashioned on Lighthouse Point rocked my world. So
Yes.
here I am saying I don't drink frozen drinks, and that's like one of my favorite drinks I've ever had on vacation. So I'm gonna I take it back.
Take it all back.
No, this is a thing of time. Okay, so what's in the
What is it in
Mojito?
Mojito?
And a mojito,
It's a frozen
we got,
mojito?
as a Universal says, this is an invigorating concoction.
Invigorating.
I like these
Invigorating.
words.
They even said you invigorate on the website. Featuring light rum, fresh lemon juice, simple syrup, and a splash of mint essence.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought they
We
were-
got a sprig of mint and a lime wheel to complete this feel good.
Oh, I would totally drink this.
Yeah, I thought they were going to say pina colada. That's what I was kind of waiting.
Well,
for you to describe.
it feels, by the description, it feels clean.
It does.
Like if I need a drink in between a drink, this is the drink.
It's a refreshing drink.
And it looks refreshing.
It's like an aperitif that cleanses my palate before I get into anything
No,
deeper.
it's hot outside. You want to just kind of chill and cool off. No, this drink looks refreshing.
Yes.
Next one, we got a Cosmopolitan. What the heck?
Cosmopolitan.
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 It's Cosmopolitan, yes.
All right, props to whoever came up with
We
these
got
names.
vodka, limoncello, lime juice, cranberry juice, simple syrup, and blood orange syrup.
Wait, is that frozen as well?
Dang, yeah.
It's frozen. We got a hint of sea salt garnished with a dried blood orange wheel.
I could do this one too.
I don't know. I want to try each one of the, I want to try this one especially with the flaming lemon, and I want to try all these other ones too.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, what is this? There's another frozen one. What is this?
This is called a Star Garita.
Stargarita.
It's a vibrant mix of tequila, blue curacao, fresh lime juice, agave syrup, enhanced with a sprinkle of smoked sea salt and garnished with a lime.
Can I just say, whoever?
Does any of these make your lips go numb?
No, this makes you want to go to another
Actually, I don't
alternate
think so.
reality. I tell you what, whoever is the marketing person, I clap for them because Stargarita, that's just the name.
We got Star Garita, Cosmos Patali,
Cosmopolitan.
Mohit Eeyore.
Mojito.
Stargarita sounds like a good stripper name. Come to the stage.
Coming to the stage, Star Garita. I'll give it $1.
No, that's fair. No, there's more than that. She's Stargarita. What you talking about?
Oh, that's true. Good point.
Okay, so what's in the Stargarita?
Oh, it's a mix of tequila, blue curacao.
Whatever you want, big guy.
Yeah. I want to dance for $25, Stargarita.
I'll say it again, but it's in a mix of tequila, blue curacao, fresh lime juice, and agave syrup, enhanced with a sprinkle of smoked sea salt and garnished with a lime wheel. Well, screw the garnish. But the smoked sea salt has me interested.
Yeah.
Smoked sea salt. I like
It does. 'Cause, I mean, it's a balance between like salt and sweet.
But isn't that like a thick grain of, I don't know. I'm trying to imagine that in a drink. I can see that on the seasoning.
Yeah, I like thick grain.
You're going to get it.
I'm a little bit bummed that when we were talking about Dark Universe, Kevin's dying.
I'm sorry.
That they didn't have like a smoked old fashioned or something like that.
Oh,
like a,
yeah.
like that seems like that would be a
Yeah,
natural.
They have that more at the Plastered Owl. Is
Yeah.
with the vibe over there.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And to Rachel's point, they haven't released menus for these other places or pictures. But the Plastered Owl is going to have like all the coldest beers and Ancient Tree Tavern Center is what they say. So it's to be determined.
I got a menu. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do we want to look at it?
Do you have a menu?
Yeah.
Oh, let's make it happen.
She's Rachel.
Yeah. So this is more of like your old fashioned type thing, right? So
That's what we talking about.
this is going to be Josh up here. The Willowy Wood Highball.
Oh, yeah.
Highball, vermouth, San Pellegrino, orange bitters, orange lime wheel.
Yes.
Wee.
All right. I love it.
A breakfast sour. This seems crazy to me.
Whoa. What is
Wait,
a breakfast sour?
Yeah, a maple bacon whiskey, orange curacao, maple syrup, lemon juice, orange juice, Angostura bitters, and an apple smoked bacon strip.
That's a lot of back and forth, huh?
Oh, man. It's
Yeah.
like a meal.
There's a lot going on
That's
there.
gonna say that's a lot. Yes, that's a lot going on there. That's a lot of back and forth.
All right.
Yeah. They got a steel drum smash that is rum, cream of coconut, dry curacao, pimento aromatic bitters. That sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, coconut.
Pimento aromatic bitters. Lime juice and orange juice. I don't know. This one might not be for me. Steel drum smash.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not a
same with,
coconut
I'm
fan.
with you.
Yeah.
What else?
This next one is the hoo hoo highball.
Who that?
What?
Oh yeah, like hoo hoo, like a owl. That's right.
Ah.
Right.
A plastered owl.
Jameson orange. I didn't know Jameson whiskey made an orange flavor. That seems a
Me
little
either.
questionable to me. Lemon juice, simple syrup, club soda, and a lemon wheel. There's a margarita with Cuervo, reposado tequila, lime juice, pomegranate syrup, agave syrup, and a lime wheel. Honestly, I would get this over a Stargarita. That Stargarita looked like with the blue curacao and it's frozen and stuff. This thing sounds real. The Rambling Raccoons. This one's like real tequila, lime juice. It looks like it's going to be mixed at a real bar. Like,
yeah, I'm with you. It sounds like a bartender's actually going to mix this in front of you, whereas the other one, they're going to walk to a machine and hit a little button and it's going to come out.
But it's going to be cold.
I think if you're drinking at Celestial Park, the Plastered Owl's the place to be.
I would agree with that.
The drink that has the namesake, the Plastered Owl, is Basil Hayden dark rye whiskey, lemon juice, simple syrup, filthy black cherry syrup, muddled lemon wedges, and cocktail cherries with an orange twist. That sounds fantastic.
Yes, it does. That sounds absolutely delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And then to round it out, you get an old fashioned. So it's a Four Roses yellow label bourbon, historic bitters, sugar in the raw cube, orange twist, and a cocktail cherry. Just classic.
Now, if they customize just a slight bit, I mean just a little bit, they happen to have Angel's Envy just to try to mix with that, I would be curious.
They might.
What is this? The Parallax Punch, Rachel? What is that?
Yeah, I'm looking at this menu. This looks like it's actually from the other one, that bar we were just looking at, the Zenith, whatever.
Bar Zenith?
Okay.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes, you're right. It is, because I can recognize that drink, that red drink with the blueberries, blackberries.
Yes.
Yeah, the bramble.
So this looks like additional ones that weren't on what Kevin just read.
Okay.
There's a Parallax Punch, the Bramble Red Shift, which is Four Roses yellow label bourbon, lemon juice, honey syrup, and Cabernet Sauvignon.
I could do that red shift. We got Four Roses right here.
Four Roses right here.
What you look at that?
That's right.
I love Four Roses.
Natural Satellite is a dry gin, Saint Germain, Bitter Truth cucumber bitters, club soda, and a cucumber peel. That sounds kind of good.
Yeah.
So I think these drinks sound better than the frozen ones that Kevin was reading from the Universal website.
I would agree.
No, and that just goes to show how fluid this menu or any of the menus are going to be.
So is that everything?
I think that is everything. Look, the only other places we got in Celestial Park, we got the Meteor Astropub, which they have released no menu for. We got the Plastered Owl, which they haven't released a menu for.
Yeah, but we covered a lot of that. Yeah.
We got the Bow Place, which is going to be a cart, which they hadn't released a menu for. The Frosty Moo, which is going to be ice cream, as Rachel mentioned earlier. And Comic Dogs, which is supposed to be like corn dogs and hot dogs. Mostly corn dogs, yeah.
They have a beef bulgogi.
Oh, that sounds good too, yeah.
Yeah, which sounds like really good. It's the bulgogi like toppings on top of the dog.
Oh, my wife would love that.
They're also going to have an El Pastor hot dog.
Oh,
I love El Pastor.
What? El Pastor
What's an El
hot
Pastor?
dog?
Wait, what is that?
El Pastor. It's like it's Mexican. We had El Pastor tacos. They were incredible. There was some pineapple on there.
Oh, wow.
Okay. With chicken? Because that works.
I'm looking it up. I want to get you the real. It means shepherd style. It refers to the cooking method of the Mexican meat. So my guess is that you're going to have like a hot dog and then they're going to put al pastor, like pork or chicken on top. Oh, this is specifically, it's usually pork.
Yeah, it's most commonly pork on a vertical spit, which they refer to as the trompo.
Mm-hmm.
And similar to shawarma or the doner kebab if you're German.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a gyro meat on a spit, which you grill, but they have like some, pork and stuff like that.
So they're going to have a hot dog with that, which will be really good. At the
that would be interesting. Yeah.
I don't think I could survive if I had to do all of this for like say 2 weeks. I mean,
we got one day to do all this.
No, one day is that's why I got health insurance. I'm just gonna get clean right now.
Here's the thing with Celestial Park, outside of the 2 full service ones, like Celestiki is the one I'm most interested in.
Oh, the tiki bar.
Yeah, I want to know what the tiki bar is going to have to offer.
I haven't found a whole lot on that one yet.
Yeah, there hasn't. I don't think they don't have a menu on the website. They don't have pictures. Nobody's been talking about it. But apparently to them, it's the trendiest bar in the cosmos.
I bet you'll have souvenir mugs.
Oh,
I guarantee they'll have souvenir mugs.
In a Donkey Kong mug or something.
Yeah. All right. So yes. So that is all the stuff that we have to eat as far as we know over at Universal's Epic Universe. We're curious to know if you've experienced this stuff or what you think about any of these menu items. If you want to share your opinions on any of this stuff, you can do it through the following ways. And we're about to tell you how to do that in just a little bit. Well, y'all, we hope you enjoyed hearing about all the good eats and drinks over at Universal Epic Universe. Look, if you want to learn more about us, the Magic RA Podcast, go to any social media platform and you can find out anything about us. And if you want to contact us and share your opinions on anything we've talked about today, you can do so through the following ways. First of all, shoot us an email at show@magicarray.com or call or text us at 1815 on the weekend. It's 1815.
Kevin's been drinking.
669-4226.
But he pulled it off.
I made it.
Barely.
Kinda.
By the skin of my teeth. Hey,
So
look.
that Uber number. Let me, okay.
1865 a weekend.
There you go. And look, we have a couple people do things outside the podcast. First of all, we got Eli does things with comics. Eli, what you got?
Yeah, as always, if you guys on the internet, please feel free to visit the Ivory Comics website. You can see all the work I got there. 48 pages fully colored. The only ad for this awesome podcast here. Those works of art that you're thinking about, well, that's Project Geisha, Savages, and Molly Be Damned. Also on the Ivory Comics website, you can see blogs and interviews and a link to the Magic Our Way podcast. So you never miss a beat. You never miss an episode. You never miss what awesome drinks we're going to have when we go on that vacation. Yes. So as always, appreciate the support right there for the Ivory Comics website. On social media right out there, Facebook.com. You can find me, Eli H. Ivory. That's me. As long as you're a real person, it's a pleasure to meet you. If you are a bot, I do not need to greet you. I don't care if you're a Stargarita, the Margarita, where you're talking about some other Senorita. You're a bot. We can't do nothing about that. Okay. Thank you. Also on Facebook, there's a Project Geisha fan page, so please check that out. On Instagram, like what you guys are doing out there, you fellow Mo Weekends, posting up the hearts and the likes, like to see what you got. EIV504 is where you can find me there. And of course, on X, you can find me at Hancock 10166. So yes, if you appreciate the madness, then you just bringing me to class. And I'm just looking forward to an epic vacation. Thank you very much.
And we are definitely doing that in the beginning of June. So hopefully we can meet up with some of you weekends out there that may happen to be in the area or whatever else. But look, if not, if you haven't thought about it yet, man, book a vacation. And you could do it with Rachel of Wishful Wanderings Travel, who happens to be Disney earmarked as well as Universal preferred travel agency. Rachel, how did they do this?
Yes, please reach out. The best way to reach me is by email. My email address is Rachel, RACHEL @magicourway.com. You can also reach me by phone, and that's a text message, a voicemail, just a regular phone conversation. My phone number is 978-432-WISH, WISH. Another good way to contact me is on social media. My social media name is @RFamilyMagic. That's the letter R and then the words Family Magic. I'm on Facebook the most, but also Instagram and then TikTok and then YouTube. And those are all great ways to reach me, but you might be wondering why. The reason why is it costs you nothing extra to book your trip with me. And you might be thinking like, I love booking my trips. I don't really, feel like I need to use a travel agent. And that is okay. That is how I felt too. I can help as much or as little as you like. If you want me to just hit the book button and then stay out of it, I can. And the benefit to you is that a little piece of your vacation comes back and supports this podcast and the podcast community at no extra cost to you. Or if you want a lot of help, you want me to send you touring plans. You want me to send you suggestions. You want me to advocate for you when challenges come up and help you navigate them. I can do that too. So as little or as much as you'd like. And either way, it's no extra cost to you. And you help to support this podcast that you're obviously a fan of. And we really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much. And please reach out.
In addition, go to patreon.com/Magic Our Way to elevate your support of the Magic Our Way podcast. Also, another option that only costs a minute or so of your time is to leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and wherever you access our show, whether it is YouTube, Spotify, Podbean, etc. Any way in which you can support the show is deeply appreciated. We also want to thank you for being a loyal listener, and we always love hearing from our listeners. All opinions are always welcome in the Magic Ori podcast, so make sure you get in touch with us today. So we say Kwaharini. My name is Kevin.
And I'm Danny.
Magic out.
All right. Nachos are on plates.
And you are. Bye!